Time and again, Birmingham has shown the world that when there is a challenge presented to us, we will rise above it. Every day, we must remind ourselves of those who marched before us and the legacy they've left behind for us to follow.
Their actions must serve as a roadmap as we continue that march towards justice and equality for all.
Our streets are paved with their bravery, as well as the pain and suffering of those who lived under the oppression of the Jim Crow South.
Everywhere you look in Birmingham, you can find reminders of our triumph over segregation and the subjugation of African Americans, as well as painful reminders of the darkest days in Birmingham's history.
We live with this history, but we are not defined by those black and white images of fire hoses and police dogs. Our story is one of triumph, grit, and most importantly, love.
Whether we're at a bus stop or in line at a grocery store, the brave men and women who stood up against oppression are still there with us. Look around you, they're here.
These past few years have been proven to be difficult for all of us, with COVID-19 disproportionately impacting minority communities and historically underserved populations across the country. It presented new challenges for us to overcome together. Once again, we are proving that with a steady focus, we can begin to create normal in an abnormal environment.
As elected representatives, our mission is to make sure that Birmingham remains a beacon of hope for the rest of the world, especially during these unprecedented times.
Through advocacy and policy, we want the world to see that Birmingham is a place of inclusion, equity, and justice.
So let's use this time to reflect on where we've been and how far we've come. Let's learn from our heroes. And let's continue to be the light we'd like to see in the world, one small act of kindness at a time.